Captain on the bridge.
Alright, captains, we are back here on the bridge, and today, yes, we got some things to go over from Star Trek Online, so on screen. Yes, captains, before we get into this video, do us a huge favor and hit the like button, help this video out, help the channel out. But also, if you're new here, welcome. Consider subscribing here to the YouTube bridge, where we're always on the lookout for like-minded captains to share our love, passion for Star Trek Online, but also things Star Trek. Now, with that said, here we go. Yes, captains, what I wanted to do in this video was kind of go over the Alliance fleet that will now have a ship added to it. Well, I guess tomorrow, as the drop of this video, we're dropping this before the 11th of February. So I just kind of wanted to drop my ECs because this ship that you see on screen, the Garrett class, which is going to be the ship available for the actual 50th anniversary prize, has gotten me all excited. No lie. So, you know, when we saw the ship, we were definitely excited, and now seeing more details of it, definitely cannot wait to add this to the fleet. But going over now the Alliance fleet, well, let's go over that. So the 15th anniversary, this is what we've got, but it all started with this ship right here, which was the KHITOMER Alliance Battlecruiser. Design-wise, it's not my favorite, so I guess you can kind of almost also call this video a ranking, tiering, whatever you want to call it, of the Alliance ships. But this was the first ship that we got. Now, I'm not necessarily going to talk about its performance in terms of my rating or how I rate them, because really, at the end of the day, as long as you synergize your builds, all the ships, any ships can really work in Star Trek Online. But we're going to talk about aesthetics, because that's what it's all about for me. And when I saw this, I was like, yeah, okay, it's I get it. You know, they want to try to mesh the, you know, factions and come up with a unified ship design. And well, this is the first one, and I think it's okay. They did okay. Definitely more Klingon heavy on this one. Got the saucer there for the front part, and of course everything else was more KDF heavy. So this ship was great as the first one to join the fleet. Now the next one definitely was a hard hitter, the TEMER. This ship definitely was a great addition to the fleet, both KDF and Romulan influences. And this ship, of course, was a great performing ship, even better than the KHITOMER Alliance because it was a torpedo boat. And of course, captains, you know I love our torpedo boats, but looks-wise, I liked it. I really did. And it did have, like, the cannons there on the wings, and it looked pretty mean. Not gonna lie, it looked pretty mean, and it was a great addition. So again, this being the Alliance Battlecruiser, this was a Raider. So again, adding more classes to the fleet. Now the next one that we gotten was the JAROK. Now this was probably from the start of us getting the little itch to love carrier type ships. But again, you can see the influence there of the Federation, and now Romulan being meshed together with more looking like a D7 that you just stuck a saucer in front of it, which the saucer is still kind of looking like the saucer from the KHITOMER. But this was the carrier. So now they added a carrier to the fleet. Looks wise, I can't say that it's my favorite. Again, it's like they just took a saucer and then just stuck it in front of a Deredeck's body there. But again, this was actually a fun ship to fly. I won't lie. When I built it out, made a torpedo boat personally, and I actually did have fun with it. So that was the third ship. The fourth ship was this. This ship was, the hype around this ship was absolutely amazing. The Rex Escort. And of course you can see what they did there. They literally meshed the Defiant and a Bug ship together, and this is what we got, which was the Rex Pilot Escort. And in the years that this came out, it was kind of weird. When the Alliance ship came out, this was for the... which anniversary event was this? The 10th? Yes, this is the 10th anniversary. Then was the Alliance battlecruiser. The TEMER was released on the 11th. And then we had the JAROK released on the 12th, and then it skipped a year. We got this ship, the compile, which is fine. It made sense for the story. I'm okay with it. But then we had the returning Rex here for the 14th anniversary. And now, of course, for the 15th anniversary, well, we are going to get the Garrett, which, again, I've already said it. This definitely is going to be the flagship of my Alliance fleet. And I think we're going to definitely move forward with having an Alliance sort of theme night here, and well, we'll probably build them all out again and probably have multiple nights where we'll just, you know, pick a ship and then fly it that night. But if I had to pick one ship, it'll definitely be the Garrett. Now, so this is going to be the Dreadnought cruiser of the fleet. Looking forward in the future, they still have so many classes of ships to make, and so many more combinations to make. And with the Rex, this was the first time that we had a Dominion type influence there. First time, and I think a second time for me personally with the Garrett, because that piece there, or what you want to call it, armor plating or whatever, which I thought was a torpedo pod at first, it just reminds me of the bug ship. So this could be the second ship to have that element of influence from the Dominion. But moving forward with the future, there's so many classes of ships for them to still make. Like, we can just have a standard cruiser, a science vessel. We already have a Raptor, got a battle cruiser. We can get a flight deck carrier. We can get like a heavy dreadnought cruiser, battle cruiser, which I guess is what the KHITOMER and the Garrett is. But look, we can get a science spearhead still, a science dreadnought, a multi-mission, a scout ship, a strike wing, a destroyer, raider, warship, juggernaut, engineering carrier, science carrier, and so on, a frigate. And that is just the standard. You can still now get into your warbirds, which is just a whole new other class. So I think moving forward, definitely the Alliance fleet can grow, and with it, some really unique designs. I wanted to make this video because, you know, I'm usually kind of a captain that just kind of sticks with canon ships or ships that we've seen on screen, but I think Star Trek Online has been knocking out of the park with this specific sort of design that they have made within Star Trek Online, which is the Alliance fleet. And personally, each ship that we've gotten every year, we've enjoyed it 100%. And I think we're going to really enjoy the Garrett class. So if I had to rate it based on looks, just based on looks alone, I'd have to go at the very bottom of that list would be the JAROK. Just because, again, just the way the design looks, it looks good. It's just, again, saucer they stuck on a Derridex. Next would be the KHITOMER Alliance battlecruiser. I'd still take this over the JAROK because this still looks pretty mean, especially when you look from the side. You're like, it's a pretty chonky ship. Next up, I'd put the TEMER. This is looking pretty mean, again, with the whole Klingon and KDF influences there. I think this turned out really great. Next, I'd put above that is the Rex Pilot Escort, and this thing just flies just pretty awesome. I absolutely love the design of this too as well. When it comes to the looks of it, this just looks awesome because, again, it took a lot of elements from the Defiant and introduced some Dominion features to it. But of course, ranking at the very top, and like I said in that thumbnail of the video we did, the Garrett. The Garrett will definitely be the #1 ship in my Alliance fleet and will be the flagship moving forward. Now, hopefully they keep this trend going on the 16th anniversary onwards. I would really like to see them expand this because I really think these are actually really fun ships, especially for free. So captains, if you're new here to Star Trek Online, this is a great way to start your STO career in getting this ship, the Garrett, for free. Now, the other ships are available. You can get the Muds bundle, Hopefully they can find other ways to introduce those ships for players to get that have missed them. The Mud Store is quite expensive, but at least for this year, Captains, if you can, grab the GARRETT class. It looks awesome performance-wise. It'll work for you. You can get a torpedo boat out of it, you can get a tanking platform out of it, and a good looking ship at that. So that's it for this video. Thought I'd just make a quick video on this because I thought that with all this hype with the Alliance ships, that we do kind of a sort of ranking, sort of, you know, us talking about these Alliance ships. So do us a favor, hit the like button, comment below, let us know how you rank the Alliance ships. And again, if you're new here, consider subscribing to the YouTube bridge, and we'll leave it on this note.
Live long and prosper.